Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the matchup between the Slippery Rock Panthers, the defending champions from the previous season, and the Hillcrest Eagles. Last time these two matched up was just a moment ago, whenever both teams in a very heated discussion of which one was better. Well, the Panthers ended up claiming both games and took home that series. The Hillcrest Eagles then went on to play against the, I don't have my paper on me, the Mentor Christian School, the Crusaders, and they ended up taking home both of those games. The first game did go into extra innings. The final score was 26-24, but the second game was a little bit less, well, close-notched, as the end score, I believe, was 15-25. Maybe it was 14-25. But regardless, we're going to have a ball game here between the two best of the best teams, as have been decided. Right now, the Slippery Rock Panthers remain undefeated, so if Hillcrest does take this best of three series, we will have another series at hand. So Slippery Rock must be defeated once, not once, but just twice. Looks like we're ready to get the show on the road. Here's Laura Hone with the service. Up and over it goes. Met up by number 3 into the back row. Not able to handle the fire from the hot ashes of the campfire, and down it goes. The Panthers claim the first point. Hone with another service. Met up from the back line tower there with that one. Going up for that one looks to be Mrs. Weber. 13 able to get that one across. Cassandra throwing that back over to the territory of the Eagles, and a double touch is made by Kenna Tatum. Panthers at a 2-0 lead right now. Hone able to send that one sailing up and over it goes. Krista able to get that one up to Tatum. Shot goes up and across, but blocked away by Elisa. Valiant attempt at a spike by number 16. I don't have 16's number. Shoot, I missed the name. I'm sorry. Hone able to get that one up and over. Tower able to get that one forward. Little shot by Sam Weber. Lands on the Panther side, and that will be the egg breaker for the Eagles. McKenna Tatum with the service. Able to send that one up and over. Martha there, sending that one to the front line. Swatted away by Elisa. Tatum able to get that one over to Sullivan, and that finishes off the play. Elisa up. Monica able to get that one over the top. All right, I'm going to have a tough time remembering these names. Cassandra over to Elisa, back over to Cassandra. Spike comes up and across, trying to block that one away as Tower, but able to swat through that one was the Spike. 16 able to send that one up and over. Cassandra throws that one right back to Michael Jackson, able to throw that one back. Michael Jackson there with that Spike. Kept alive by Juliana, finished off by Monica. Set up by Weber, goes over to Michael Jackson, able to finish that one off. Hone throws that back into the kitchen of the Eagles, but kept alive by Michael Jackson. Cassandra shots that one away over the head of Sam Weber, and that's the end of that. 4-1 is now the score. Elisa sporting that number 3 in the royal blue jersey here with the service. Service makes that one up and over. Tatum from the back side, able to get that one to the front. Kenna with that one. It goes up to Michael Jackson. Down it goes and bounds. 4-2 now the score. The Eagles down but not out. Here's Kate Sullivan with the service, number 13 from the white team. Able to send that one up and sailing. Cassandra gets that one to the front line. Elisa with that secondary throws that one up into the air. Shot over goes by Monica. Weber goes over. Michael Jackson there with that spike, and that kill will be claimed. 4-3 now the score. 1 point is the difference. Kate Sullivan here with the service. Able to get that one up and over. Elisa goes over to Hone, able to get that one up over, trying to get a block on Christina Tower, but not able to swat that one down on the Panthers side of the fence. Panthers now at 5, Eagles at 3. Monica there with that service, able to send that one up and across. Tower getting a hand on that one. Secondary by Weber. Hone getting a hand on that one. At least it goes back over to Hone, able to get that one across the netting, but does go down without a fight. As it lands out of bounds, Eagles now at 4. Panthers remain at 5. All right, I don't have 16's name, so Michael Jackson it is. Michael Jackson there with that service out of the back line. Hone getting a hand on that one, but does go down regardless. Tied up like a hog in a rodeo, 5-5. Michael Jackson there with that service, makes that one up and over. Hone able to get that one into a playable position. Tower dunks that one down on Martha's ready. Tower once again, diving play by Juliana, not able to get underneath it. And the Eagles take the lead. 5-6, 1 point is the difference. Michael Jackson there with that service, met up by Monica. Elisa gets that one up and across. Met up by Sullivan going forward. Weber able to get that in the middle. Tower swats that one over top the netting, and over it goes. 7 out for the Eagles. Panthers remain at 5. Michael Jackson able to send that one up, but not able to get that one over. It hits the border, the white border on the top of the net. Cinder with that service, able to get that one up and over. Return by number 10. Kenneth Tatum, but not able to claim that one in bounds. Panthers now at 6. Eagles at 7. Sandra able to send that one up, hits out netting and falls down at the feet of Bree. Service throws that one up and over, a little bit too much mustard on that one, and does land out of bounds. Panthers remain at 8, and the Eagles now tied up 8 apiece. Service from Krista Tower. Martha able to get the secondary, and Hone able to finish that one off, skips that one across the lake, and boom shakalaka, there's the 9th point for the Panthers. Here's Martha Depew, number 10 on the Panthers side, here with the service. There's that one up and across. And that one forward to, I've already lost my place in my notes. Hone able to get that one, dunks that one across. Tatum, or Weber able to get a hand on that one. Secondary and final shot, or third and final shot, by Tatum. Hone able to get that one across from the back line. Tower able to get that one forward. Weber able to dunk that one across. Cassandra was ready for that one. Elisa goes to the back line. Diving for that one is Tower, but not able to get underneath it in time. Panthers now at 10. Eagles at 8. We're slowly getting the hang of it. It's going to take some doing to take some. A little discussion between the referees. A little bit of a slippery spot out on the court. And for safety reasons, we will stop play. And basically like a little mini timeout until we get wiped up. We got Pastor Ben out there with that towel, right and ready. Ready for any situation out there on the court. I'd like to take this time to thank Jacob Good over there for taking the Hillcrest side view, being my second and main cameraman. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll. Here's Martha Depew with it, able to get that service up and over from the back line. Tower able to find Weber. Weber sets that one up and shoots that one across the bow. And that will be a point for the Eagles. Service by Sam Weber, throws that one up over and out of bounds it goes. Panther service, here's Juliana Toth with it now. Panthers claim 11 and the Eagles claim 9. Service able to make that one up and over, met up on the back line by Tower, goes forward. Weber able to get a hand on that one. Swipe comes on over by Sullivan. Owen able to finish off that play. Tower gets this one forward. Weber able to get that one up to Tatum. Cassandra diving for that one, not able to get underneath it in time, and the Eagles now at 10. Substitution is called. Sammy Tyndale comes on in for Bree. That takes a seat on the bench. 20 goes off, and 25 takes the playing court. Not sure which it would be considered. Tyndale with that service. Diving play by Martha. Dunk comes over by Elisa. Weber there. Tyndale with a secondary. Finalization from the back line. Tower able to pick a pocket. Finds a hole in the defense and picks it for all it's worth. We got 11-11 up on that scoreboard. It's as many ones as there would be if there were 4 ones up on that board. Man, I'm great at analogies, aren't I? Service from Tyndale, able to make that one over. Monica able to get that one forward. Elisa shut down by Tatum. Tower over to Weber. Tatum able to tip top that one over the tippity top, but Hone was ready for that one, and tippity top her, tippity top, toppity tip. All right, I can probably English, just not today. Hone here with the service. Panthers now at 12, Eagles at 11. Hone able to send that one up and over. Goes off Michael Jackson to the backfield, and it falls down. Panthers now have a 2-point lead, 13-11. Hone there to send that one up and over. Michael Jackson received that one. Secondary by Weber over to Michael Jackson once more. Received by Juliana back over to the kitchen of the Eagles. Spike from the back row. Tower able to send that one back careening, but Hone able to send that one up with the help of Martha. Diving play by Tyndale. Cassandra gets a hand, so does Elisa, but nonetheless it does go down on the Panthers side, and now the Eagles are at 12. 12-13, 1 point is the difference. Tatum there, sending that one up and over, goes off Juliana, and out of bounds it falls. 13 all. Oh, I got a shoe tire. Oh, she's tying her shoe. Yeah, there she goes. Kenna Tatum here with the service, sporting the number 10 in the Hillcrest jersey. Service able to make that one up and over. Cassandra getting a hand on that one. Martha getting the secondary, but slips up a little bit on the delivery, and the Eagles take the lead, 14-13. Things are heating up in here like a sauna. Tatum here with that service, makes that one up and over, and out of bounds is the call. Only by about 3 inches makes the difference. Lisa to serve that one up and over. Lands out of bounds. Serving this one up is number 13, Kate Sullivan. Kate there chucks that rock across the lake. Cassandra to pick that one up, finds its way over to Martha. Into the middle it goes. Monica able to send that one towards that back line. Up to the front it goes. Weber sets up power, and the spike is made. Juliana there to set that one up to Elisa. And finalization by Monica. Michael Jackson sending that one into the middle. Weber sets that back into the back line. Tatum able to send that one up and over. Elisa back to Martha, able to send that one towards that back row. Whistle is blown. And it looks like Krista Tower, number 3 in the Eagles jersey, caught with her hand in the cookie jar. It's 15 all. By caught with her hand in the cookie jar, the side referee decided that she was in the net. And that is the verdict. Finalization by Michael Jackson. Cassandra there picking that one up, at least with a secondary finalization by Juliana. Toss to the back row it goes. Tatum forward. Weber to the side. Michael Jackson with that spike comes down. Hone able to pick that one up. Juliana over towards the backside. She's able to get that spike off. Tatum forward. Weber with the secondary finalization. Michael Jackson. Cassandra over to Elisa. Back to Cassandra. Tips that one past the block, but right there ready for that one. Weber, Tower, then Jackson. Able to get that towards that back line, but Hone is there ready for that one. Elisa to Cassandra to the back line, but kept alive by Tyndale. Diving play, valiant effort by Weber, and Jackson finishing that one off. Elisa goes over towards Hone, able to send that one up on top of the wall, keeping this one alive. Weber over to Jackson. Spike comes down. Hone gets a hand on that one. Secondary by Martha, but no one else able to make that third and final play. 16 now for the Eagles, 15 for the Panthers. Substitution will be made. Coming out onto the court is Bree, number 20, and then going on to the bench is Tyndale. Service comes over by Jackson. Monica goes forward. Elisa able to get that one up a little bit too close to the net, and Cassandra's not quite able to play with that one. Eagles now at 17. Panthers remain 15. I'm going to assume that number 16 is Rachel, but I'm not sure. Hone able to get that one forward. Elisa able to finish off that play. Tatum able to get that forward. Weber, and then finalization by Bree. Elisa goes back. Martha able to finish that one off. Tower with the first. Weber with the secondary. Finalization being by Tower. Hone up to Elisa. Finds Cassandra. Cassandra tips that one past the block. First hit by Bree. Secondary effort by Sullivan, but nonetheless deemed ineffective. And is now at 16. Eagles at 17. 1 point is the difference. It's anyone's ball game. Cassandra send that one sailing, finds its way over to Tatum. Forward it goes. Weber back sets over to Tower, able to get that one to the back line. Monica's there, ready for that one. Elisa goes straight up into the air. Honey able to drop that hammer. But ready for that one is Tatum. Forward, Weber able to set that over to the Panthers side. Martha, Elisa with a secondary. Finalization, Hone able to tip that past Tower's block. Tower there with that spike from the setup from Weber. Weber with his setup, able to get his way over to Tower, but steps underneath the line, and that will be 17 all. All right, I'm just going to start calling number 16 Rachel. That's the only other name that I don't have to associate with anybody. Cassandra service hits that top portion of the net, and that will be the decision maker for that play. Hillcrest now at 18, Slippery Rock at 17. Here's Krista Tower with the service. Shooting that one across the bow. Cassandra diving for that one, keeps that one alive. Spike comes down by Tatum, but kept alive by Martha. Tatum there setting that over to Weber, back over to Tatum. Tatum shoots that one, goes off, Hone in, out of bounds, it falls. 19 Eagles, 17 Panthers. Krista Tower here to send this one sailing. Number 3 in the Hillcrest jersey, able to get that to the back line. Cassandra picking that one up. Elisa tips that one past the block. In the net, number 10. Kenna Tatum. I almost called her Kenna Tower because we're right next to each other in my notes. They both start with Atola. Panthers now at 18. Eagles at 19. Martha there with that service, finds its way to the back line. Rachel forward it goes. Weber able to dump that one off to Tatum. Diving play by Juliana, keeps it alive. Tatum. Cassandra able to receive that one. Second to last and final hit by Monica. Let go. And that will be out of bounds. 18 to 20. Now the score. Eagles picking up their 20-point marker. Let's see how far they run with it. Sam Weber here with the service. I'll send that one up and over. Cassandra there with that one. Elisa able to finish off that one. Tatum to Weber, finishing that play. Monica forward. Elisa up. Hone able to drop that hammer. Finds a spot in the defense and sinks the battleship. Very beautiful play by the girls in blue, bringing it within 1. Juliana Toth here with the service, sporting the number 1 in the royal blue. Looks like that spot on the floor is sweating again, turning up the temperature in this room. It's causing the building to become more nervous. Pastor Ben out here making the difference. I think he's the real MVP out here. Alrighty, 1 point is the difference. Here's Juliana Toth with the service. Throws that one up, over it goes. Played by Kate Sullivan, and out of bounds it falls. Panthers at 20, as well as the Eagles now. Juliana able to get that to that back line. Rachel getting a hand on that one. Weber with the secondary finalization by Tatum. Martha able to get that one forward. Elisa to Hone, drops that one down but kept alive by Weber. Tipped over by Tatum. Hone with that block and then sends that one over. Tatum over to Sullivan to finish off that play. Elisa over to Monica, again able to send that to the back line. Rachel getting a hand on that one. Weber back sets that one over to Sullivan. Sullivan able to send that one sailing, but Juliana's there to deny service. Elisa to finish that one off. Second hit is by Weber. Juliana able to get that front word. Elisa to Hone, tips that past the block, kept alive by Very nice dive by Rachel. Possibly not Rachel, but 16. Putting it all out there on the line. Panthers gaining a point, makes it 21-20. Juliana there to chuck that one over, but not able to make it to the net. Makes it 21-all. Tied up like a rope at a Boy Scout convention. Bree goes off onto the bench, gets voted off the island. And coming on to take her spot is Sammy Tyndale. Tyndale here with that service, throws it a little lopsided and does land out of bounds. Panthers now at 22. 3 points away from taking home this first game in the best-of-3 series. But the Eagles only 4 points away from doing so. Rachel with that first hit, secondary by Weber, but goes over to Rachel. Rachel drops the boom, and that will be all she wrote. Owen just not quite able to contain the beast in that one. There's Kenneth Haddam, number 10 on the Eagles side to serve this one up. 22-22. Throws that line drive. Cassandra throws that one right back where it came from. Weber with that first and the finalization made by Sullivan. Tyndale over to Weber, finds his way back over to Rachel. Rachel throws that one a little bit too far, cut. And that'll be a Panther point as it lands out of bounds. 23-22, Panthers lead by 1. Lisa there to throw that one up and over. Tatum goes forward, Weber over to Rachel. Rachel throws that one down. Line judge says inbounds, and it'll be Woody's roundup once again as we tie it up 23 apiece. Serving this one up looks to be Kate Sullivan, number 13 from the Eagles. There's this one up and over. Cassandra swings at that one, not able to make a connection. Timeout, Slippery Rock Panthers. Eagles at 24. Match point for them when we come back. Panthers at 23. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alrighty, looks like both teams ready to rock and roll once again. Service coming from Kate Sullivan. Match point for the Eagles. Up and over it goes. Monica there to receive that one. Elisa looking to bump that one off. Gets that one past the block. Sullivan goes forward. Weber over to Tower. Goes into the back line. Juliana keeps it alive. Hone throws it up, hits the ceiling, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the ball game. Panthers 23, Eagles at 25. We'll move into a game 2. Don't go in and go and get your pints of chocolate milk, perhaps maybe Mountain Dew, and we'll be here waiting for you when you get back. All right, during the intermission, I talked to Kenneth Haddam and I asked her 16's name, and it isn't confirmed in a fact that it is Rachel, so I can sleep better at night now. Once again, thank you to the opposing team's coach for giving me the roster. Yeah, I don't know what else to say during this intermission. I kind of started talking a little too early, and I ran out of filler things to say. Referees just make sure that the starting rotations are all in line. Once again, thank you, Jacob Good, on the far side, for taking my secondary camera position. Alrighty, looks like Kenneth Haddam is going to be the one serving this one off for the girls in white. Up and over, it's thrown, but not able to send that one over. Panthers pick up the first point of the match, and it looks like Laura Hone will be the first to serve this one up for the Panthers. Throws that one up and over, met up by Tyndale. Secondary by Weber. Tower thrown in a very awkward situation. As she hits it, it is out of bounds. Outside the Candy Canes, rather, and the Panthers pick up point number 2. Hone throws this one up and over, met up by Tyndale, bringing that one forward. Weber finds Tower. Hits that one a little bit too low towards the bell, and the Panthers now at 3. Here with the service. Able to get that one towards that back line, met up and thrown forward. Tower able to finish off that play. Cassandra there, Elisa to the back line. Hone able to throw that one down. Kept alive by Tatum, secondary by Sullivan, and finalization by Weber. Not able to throw that one up over the wall. But Panthers do pick up their 4th point of the match as the result. Home there to throw that one up and over. Right up by Tatum, throwing that one back over towards the Panthers side. Elisa dumps that one off, finds a hole in the defense, and picks its pocket. Panthers now at 5. Laura Hone with the service yet again. Up and over it goes. Met up by Tyndale, throwing that one forward. Rachel able to find its way over to Tower. Tower with that spike, able to get it over, but Cassandra was ready for that one. Elisa back over to Cassandra, tips that one past the block of Tower. Weber there picking that one up. Tyndale with that secondary, and the finalization being by Sullivan. Martha gets that one forward, and over the netting it goes with the help of Elisa, and the Panthers pick up point number 6. Timeout by the Hillcrest Eagles. 6-0 is the score. We'll be right back when both teams are ready to rock and roll once again. Alrighty, looks like we're ready to jump back into the action. Laura there with that service, finds its way over to Tyndale into the middle. Weber with that secondary. Finalization by Tyndale, throwing that deep into the Panther zone. Let go by Hone, and out of bounds is the call. Panthers now at 7. The Eagles looking to get on the scoreboard in the second game. It is a best of 3, and the Eagles do have the game advantage. So if the Panthers win, we'll go into a third and final game to decide the victor. And we'll play to 15, and it will cap off at 17, if I'm not mistaken. Rachel able to send that one over. Elisa goes far side. Monica able to hit that one up. Tower getting a hand on that one. Weber with a secondary, but no third hit was made, unless you include the floor, because the Panthers just gained their 8th point of the match. Laura Hone here with it. There's this one up and over. Met up by Tyndale to the front line. Weber trying to dump that one off. Able to get past the blocking line. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Holy smokes. Weber goes up, Tower able to get that one across the lake. Juliana there with that one. Elisa goes up into the air. Hone able to spike that one down, dropping that dynamite, hits the roofing, and throws off Sam Weber. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Panthers now at 9, and the Eagles remain scoreless. I've never seen such an effort from the Panthers side, keeping things alive. I'm just in disbelief right now. Tower throws that to the back line, kept alive by Juliana forward. Elisa able to get that to the back line, attack Hone, bringing that hammer, bringing it down with heat. Tyndale goes over to the back line. Tatum able to get that one over. Cassandra getting a hand on that one. Finalization by Monica. Tatum with that first one. Weber with the secondary. Finalization by Rachel. Brings that hammer down with heat, enough to burn down a village. Eagles on the scoreboard now. 9-1 is the score. Service by Sullivan, finds his way to Juliana. Monica, over to Laura. Diving play by Tyndale, able to get a hand on this one, looks to be Martha. Crystal with that first, secondary by Weber, finalization by Rachel. Juliana there with that first. Elisa gives it back over to Hone. Hone tries to tip that one to open space, but not quite able to do so. Sullivan there with that hit. Cassandra throws that right back into the kitchen. Sullivan there with that final hit, set up by Weber, not able to finish that one off. It will be a Panther point. 10-2 is the score. Elisa sporting that number 3 in the Panther jersey, able to send this one up and sailing. First hit by Tyndale, throws her teammate off. A little bit of lack of communication between Tatum and Tyndale, but nonetheless, Panthers pick up their 11th point of the match. Elisa with another service. Tyndale there bringing that one up into the hands of Weber. Over to Rachel, drops the hammer, but drops it on the wrong nail. Hits it a little bit too low. Panthers now at 12. 10 points is the gap. Elisa there throwing this one up and over. Getting a hand on this one, Tatum forward it goes. Weber to Tower, able to send that to the Panthers side. Elisa over to Cassandra, able to finish that one off. Tyndale receives that one. Weber able to get that over towards that left side. Rachel comes down with a boomer. Diving play by Juliana, but nonetheless it is out of bounds. Panthers now at 13. Eagles at 2. If the Panthers are defeated with this game, or maybe game 3, if it comes to that, Panthers will have to be defeated once again in a best-of-3 series, as they are undefeated today. Rachel here with a boomer, drops that one down, out of bounds once again is the call. Putting a little bit too much hot sauce on that hot dog, if I do say so myself. A little bit too much spicy. Elise able to get that one up and over. Sullivan able to get that to that front line. Finalization by Rachel. Diving play by Hone. Goes out of bounds. Good try on the defensive effort there, but not able to tame the beast. Substitution will be made. Bree comes onto the court, and Sammy Tyndale will take a seat on the bench. Rachel there with that service. Lands in bounds according to the line judge. That's all we'll go by. I don't really have a point of view for that one. My guess is as good as yours. Rachel there with that service, makes that one over. Martha getting a hand on that one. Elisa with a secondary. Hone coming down with a boomer. Sullivan sends that one right back. Martha into the middle. Elisa gives that one up into the air. Hone able to finish that one off. Rachel getting a hand on that one. Secondary by Weber over towards Bree, able to finish off that play. Monica, Elisa, back over to Monica. Slaps that one up, goes off Tower's fingertips. Rachel goes forward. Weber goes up the Tower. Tower comes down with a drop of the hammer, and that, just like on New Year's, drops the ball down to the ground. 9 points is the separation. Eagles at 5, Panthers at 14. Sending that one up and over is Rachel's service. Finalization by Martha, it looks like. Rachel goes forward. Weber up the Tower. Tower blocked away by Cassandra. Rachel keeps that one alive. Weber up into the air. Tower sends another one up, but a little bit lower this time around, and the net shuts that one down instead. Panthers at 15. It sends the lead back to 10. 15-10 is the score. Here's Monica DePew, number 11 from the Panthers side with the service, able to get this one up and over it goes. Tatum forward, able to get a back set is Weber. Tower trying her best to get that to the Panthers side. Hits the netting, falls down, out of bounds. Can't cut things much closer than that. Pay for the whole seed coming in here, but you'll only need the edge. Don't go anywhere. Panthers 16, Eagles 5 in this second game of this best of 3. We'll be right back after the timeout's over. Alrighty, looks like we're ready to jump right back into the action. Service by Monica, able to send this one line drive into Cassandra. And as the first of the season, starting early on, second day into playing a few games. Tensions rise on the Slippery Rock side. Will there be a civil war at the end of this? Who's to say? Find out next week. Same bat channel, same bat time. Service by Tower, able to make its way back. Monica getting that first hand. Elise able to send that one over. It looks like Sullivan able to get that one up and over. Cassandra sends that back to the kitchen of the Eagles. Weber goes forward. Tatum able to send that one up and over. Diving play by Hone, able to keep that one alive. Secondary by Monica. Finalization by Elisa. Only hit made on the Eagles side is by Sullivan, and it drops down for the Panthers' 17th point of the match. Cassandra here with the service. Able to throw that one up and over. Hits the hands of Rachel, and down it goes. 18-6 now the score. Sandra Eisler sporting the number 12 on her jersey. Yet again with another service. Able to get this one up midsection. Sullivan there ready for that one. Weber back sets over to Tatum. Able to get that one up and over. Goes off to Sandra and out of bounds is the call. Eagles pick up 7. Panthers at 18. It's a long road ahead of them, but one that can be traveled. Sam Weber with that service, able to get that one up and over. Juliana, and then to Martha. Not able to make an effective play on that one as she dives for that one. Martha just comes up a little too short. 10 points is the difference. Sam Weber here with the service, sporting number 21 in the Hillcrest jersey. Able to get that one up and over. Tower there, getting that to Weber, finds it over to Tatum. Tatum hits that one over Hone's block. Martha's there, ready for that one. Elisa over to Hone, and Weber's there to pick that one up. Tatum able to get that to the back line. Rachel able to bump that one over to the Panther zone. Hone finds a spot in the back of the field and picks its pocket for all it's worth. I gotta find new things to say. That's not starting to get a little stale for me. Martha DePew here with the service. Able to get that one long and far. Tower picking that one up. Finds Weber over to Tatum. Diving play by Juliana keeps that one alive. Hone able to swipe that one across. Weber getting a hand. Tower with a secondary. Tries to get that one over towards Bree, but able to finish off that play. Hone dumps that one shallow, and Weber dives for that one. Not quite able to get underneath it in time. Panthers at 1 point away. All right, they're hit 20. Martha DePew with the service, able to get that one up and over. Tower able to get that one forward. Spike comes down by Tatum. Crusaders there ready for that one, and Martha gets that one towards that front line. Hone able to finish that one off from the back line. Tower gets that one forward. Weber able to get that one back into the playing field. Shot comes up and over, but Weber is caught with her foot over the line, and Panthers will receive a point by default. 21 Panthers, 8 Eagles. Martha here with the service. A little miscommunication between Rachel and Tower caused the ball to go AWOL, but recovered by Tatum and Sullivan. Hone throws that one down. Bree not able to get her right arm out in time, and the Panthers pick up point number 22. Martha able to get that one towards that back line. Rachel able to pick that one up and finds its way to Weber. Shot comes over by, oh my goodness, Hone just shuts down every inch of that offense and brings home the 23rd point of this game. 23-8 is the score. Panthers have a whopping lead. Martha gets that one far, but Tower able to pick that one up, finds his way to Weber, able to get that one over to Tatum. Shot goes down and then goes to the ground. Diving effort by Martha, deemed to be unaffected. Substitution is going to be made. Bree's going to take a seat on the bench, and here comes Sammy Tyndale with the service. Eagles at 9, Panthers at 23. Able to get that one up and over. Hone able to get a hand on that one. Juliana with that secondary and final hit. Tyndale able to get that one up, but Elisa throws that back into the kitchen of the white side. Here's Rachel throwing that one deep, but Martha there picking that one up. Elisa gets that one over to Hone. Hone comes down with a hammer, but not able to pass go and not able to collect $200. Panthers remain 23. Eagles now at 10. Tyndale there throwing that one up and over. Goes off Elisa, and out of bounds it goes. Here's Tyndale with it now. Able to get that service up and over. Laura able to pick that one up, finds its way over to Lisa, back over to Hone. Hone throws that one down, goes off Tower, and out of bounds. Panthers match point, 24-11. Juliana here with that service, able to get this one up. Over it goes. From the back line, Tatum able to send that one over. Cassandra there picking that one up. Martha with that secondary able to get that one over top the netting. Tyndale over to Weber, able to find Rachel. Rachel comes down with the boomer, but Cassandra's there to pick that one up where it lays. Elisa able to get that one over to Hone. It goes off the netting. Rachel dives. Hone throws that one to the back line. Out of bounds is the call. Panthers remain 24. Eagles now at 12. Go, not able to collect $200. Good effort by Kenna Tatum. 25-12 is the score, and that will be the end of the ball game. Panthers able to take game 2. We're moving into a game 3. We'll play first to 15, win by 2, but it does cap off at 17, so we can go on with our lives at the end of the day. So go and grab your refill of chocolate milk, maybe some Mountain Dew, and we'll be here waiting for you when you get back. Alrighty, looks like we're ready to get rocking and rolling in game 3. This might be the last display of events in athletics in the evening. Whoever wins this game, well, if the Panthers win this game, they receive the first place trophy, but if the Eagles win, we will play another best of 3 series. So it all depends when you want to go home. Either it'll be now or it'll be later. We're going to find out here momentarily. We're only playing to 15, so it'll be a short match. Every move, every inch counts, and whenever you're fighting against these kind of battles. As the second referee gets set, we do have 2 referees just to make sure everything's fair and balanced. Get every view out there on the court, and we will rock and roll as of now. Laura Hone here with a service, able to get this one up and over it goes. Sullivan there, front line, finds his way to Weber. Finalization by Tatum, gets that past the block, diving play by Monica, finds his way to Hone. Weber able to get that one up, Tatum throws that one down, Hone with a diving play, keeps that one alive. Tyndale, Weber able to dump that one off. Elisa gets that one over to Monica. Monica goes towards that back line, but kept alive by Rachel, finds Weber, and then Tatum finishing that one off. Goes off Cassandra and down to the ground. Hone tries to compensate, but not able to do so. Sammy Tyndale here, sporting the number 25 in the white and red. We get that one up, but not able to make that one over. Score is now 1-all. 2 services down, 14 points apiece to go. Elisa here throwing this one up and over. Tower able to get that one forward. Weber with that secondary. Rachel looking to bring down the hammer, able to do so. And boom shakalaka. Laura Hone tries to tame the beast, but not quite able to do so. Kenna Tatum here with the service, sporting number 10 in the Hillcrest jersey. We'll get that one up and over it goes. Juliana with the first, Monica with the secondary, and Hone able to get that finalization across the crease. Sullivan, Weber, then Sullivan once more, able to get that one up and over. Juliana gets that one forward. Elisa with the secondary, finishing off that play. Rachel with the first, secondary by Weber, able to get that one back over to Rachel. Sips that one across the net. Martha, forward, Elisa. Hone with the backline attack, kept alive by Tatum to the Panthers side. It falls. Monica to Elisa, back to Monica. Monica able to get that one forward, kept alive by Tatum. Weber over to Rachel. Rachel comes over with the heat, but not able to beat the net. Got to score 2-2, tied up like a hog in a rodeo. Monica Depew sporting number 11 in the royal blue here with the service. We'll get this one up and over. Made up by Tyndale. Tatum goes over into the scorekeeper, and that will be the end of that. Panthers now at 3. The Eagles remain at 2. Monica able to send that one up and over. Tyndale with the receiving call. Weber able to get that over to Tower. Throws that deep into the Panthers zone. Monica keeping that one alive. Elisa goes over to Juliana. Hits that netting on that play, and that will be the end of that series of events. 3-3. Now the score tied up like a piece of rope at a Boy Scout convention. Kate Sullivan there to throw that one over. Martha getting a hand on that one. Diving play by what looks to be Monica. Not able to get underneath it in time. Kate there throwing that one over. Monica throws that one forward. Elisa goes over to Cassandra. Blocked away by Rachel. And no way, Jose, she says. Alrighty, we got a Slippery Rock timeout. Panthers at 3, Eagles at 5. We'll bring you right back whenever we're ready to rock and roll once again. Alrighty, looks like both teams are ready to rock and roll once again. Keith there with that service, able to get that one up and over. Laura able to get a hand on that one. Elisa not quite able to send that one back over the netting. And the Eagles pick up their 6th point of the match. Panthers remain at 3. Sullivan there with that service, met up by Monica. Elisa getting a hand on that one. Monica able to send that one up and over the netting. Goes off Tower, and that will be the end of that play. Panthers bring it within 2. Sandra Eisler here with the service. Little slippery situation out here on the court. Right in the midst of things. For those of you at home, it feels like it's right around, I'd say 83 to 86 degrees in here. Humidity right around 70%. It's a moist day. Sandra able to send that one up and over. Tyndale able to find Weber. Towers throws that one over. Cassandra getting a hand on that one. Elisa able to throw that up once more. Hone dunks that one down on Tower as the tipping battle goes down. Panthers now at 5, Eagles at 6. The Eagles win this one. We got more volleyball to play. If not, the Panthers claim first place, second year in a row. Cassandra throwing that one up. Diving play by Tatum. And nonetheless, Panthers gain their 6th point of the match and tie it up 6-6. Cassandra shoots that one as far as she can. Goes off of Tyndale and out of bounds. It falls. Panthers gain the lead, 7-6, and the crowd is hyped up like a hamster on Red Bull right now. Cassandra there to throw that one towards that back line. Tatum getting a hand on that one. No one able to get that secondary, and the Panthers now at 8. 7 points can be the end of this series, but the Hillcrest Eagles call a timeout, give their girls a little bit of a break. We got an 8-6 game on our hands. Panthers leading, and we'll be right back after the timeout's over. Alrighty, looks like both teams are ready to rock and roll once again. Cassandra Reisler here with the service, able to send this one up, and over it goes, keeping this one alive. Tyndale goes up, not skimming the ceiling. Weber over to Tower, throws that to the Panther side. Monica there ready for that one, and Elisa gets that one up into the middle. Helen there sets that past Tower's block. Rachel over to Tatum, and that goes back over to the Panther side. Monica responds with that one, throwing it back down the sink. Weber, Rachel, blocked away by Hone, and Stonewall Jackson denies. Panthers now at 9, Eagles at 6. Cassandra there with that service, goes a little far. Tatum keeps that one alive. Weber with that secondary. Rachel looking to throw this one over top the net, finds it short. Hone able to pick that one up. Tatum able to get that one forward. Weber finds it over to Rachel, throws that past the candy cane. Contact is made with the candy cane, and the Panthers are at 10 now. Cassandra here with the service, throws this one, line drive straight into the net, and that'll be the end of her serving streak. Substitution will be made. Bree will come onto the court, and it looks like Sammy will take a seat on the bench. 25 gets voted off the island, 20 comes on for those scorekeepers at home. Rachel throws that one up and over, kept alive by Monica, and out of bounds, it falls. Eagles pick up number 7 on the tally board. Panthers remain at 10. Rachel will throw that one up and over. Monica able to pick that one up. Julian able to finish off that play. Rachel there getting that one forward. Weber able to send that back over to the Tower. Shot comes down. Cassandra keeps that one alive. Elisa throws that one up, tries to swing at it, but doesn't make contact. But nonetheless, the ball does go over, and Bree's just not quite able to handle the pressure. 11 for the Panthers, 8 for the Eagles. We still got a ball game here. You can't call anyone out no matter how hard you try in a situation like this. Martha able to send that towards that back line. Tatum able to get that one forward. Weber back over to Tower. Tatum not able to send that one over as it hits the top border of the net. And the Panthers now at 12. Timeout by the Hillcrest Eagles. We got 12-8 on that scoreboard. Panthers are in the lead by 4. We'll bring you right back after the timeout's over. It looks like both teams are ready to rock and roll once again. Martha Depew going to be the one serving this one up, sporting number 10 in the blue jersey. Tatum able to get that one forward. Weber's back sets that one over to Rachel. Rachel from the back line throws that one towards the net. Not able to make that one over. Panthers now at 13, 2 points away from claiming the trophy. Eagles at 8, Panthers at 13. Martha throws this one up and over it goes. Rachel there to pick that one up, finds its way forward. Weber goes to Tower. Tower drops the heat, but Cassandra's there, cool as a cucumber. Elisa goes up. Martha able to throw that one up. It skips across the lake, kept alive, but nonetheless drops down. Match point Panthers. Martha Depew here with the service. Able to send that one sailing, finds its way to Tatum, able to find Weber, able to get that towards that back line. Rachel able to send that one home. Drops out of bounds, inbounds is the call, and we will play on. Last for the Eagles. Let's see how far it rides for. If it sparks a fire in their heart or if it sizzles out, it'll be one of these two. We'll find out momentarily. Tower able to get that one long and far. Martha gets that one forward. Juliana throws that over. Sullivan's ready for that one. Hone dunks it down. And somebody call Colonel Sanders, because that was finger licking good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the 2019 Slippery Rock Baptist Camp Tournament. 15-9 being the final score of Game 3. Beautiful display of talents between Hillcrest and the Slippery Rock Panthers. And a moment worth noting is the Mentor Christian School. Throughout the tournament, they really weren't the picked favorites, but they came back strong and hard. If you see any pictures of the bracket today, they faced elimination, I believe, 2-3 times. They ended up taking out Portersville in this tournament, and they sure were fun to watch while doing so. But it's each and every team on the tournament. Beautiful display of talents. It was very entertaining to watch each and every one of you. But in the end of the day, Slippery Rock takes first, secondary being the Hillcrest Eagles, and then third place goes to I just said their name, the Mentor Christian School, the Crusaders. But we'll catch you right over to the award ceremony, and all the names will be named. So we'll see you then.